Here is an example of my childhood life. This is when I was 3 years old. My dad is the one who had the biggest impact on my relationship with nature because he is the one who planned all of our camping trips. Those were the only vacations we took when I was a kid. He would make our family go hiking and constantly make my brothers and I play outside nonstop. And here are some pictures of trips we took when I was younger. But then, as a teenager, I wanted to become a rebel and not listen to my dad, so I started hating nature. And all I wanted to do outside was this, tanning. Not necessarily laying in the ocean, but I wanted to be by the ocean, tanning on a beach. And that was what I thought of nature. I also thought of this, dirty fingernails. I hate when dirt gets in my fingernails, so I associated nature with something I hate, and nature obviously has a lot of dirt in it, so I'd think that whenever I went outside or played outside, I'd get dirt in my nails, so I never went out. But then my mom started really getting into recycling everything, which inspired me to get back into a relationship with nature. I started reusing all my water bottles, and I got some Nalgene water bottles for myself, and my mom and I would constantly just go through garbage and things we used every day and make everything possible recyclable, which led me to taking the backpacking and wilderness class, which leads me to this picture, a picture of our trip where I learned some soft skills. One major thing I learned / used was positive thinking. It was freezing, I was cold, and I just wanted to go home, so I constantly kept thinking, okay, you'll be home in a few hours in a nice warm bed. You'll be able to feel your fingers soon. You'll be able to feel your toes soon. I also learned that communication is a key soft skill to have on a backpacking trip, and I learned that you need to be a leader because anything can happen, so you need to be prepared for the worst and prepared to take over your group if something were to happen. I also learned some hard skills, which leads me to this picture. I thought the backpack was going to be the death of me because it was so heavy. So I learned that you need to train constantly. You work so many muscles backpacking that I never knew existed. I also realized you need to learn how to cook with a sterno and or portable stove. And you need to learn how to eat weird foods that you will be able to make while out in the field. And that leads me to my quote. My favorite quote of nature that I found is by George Washington Carver, and it says, "I love to think of nature as an unlimited broadcasting station through which God speaks to us every hour if we will only tune in." And that just really speaks to me because of my relationship with God and just seeing all of the things that He has made for us in nature, like the thousands of flower types, trees, grasses, just everything in nature He has made for our enjoyment. And that's my relationship with nature now.